Welcome to another process video. I'm going to be taking my fabric flow journal that Melanie made me. It's her lovely idea, and I'm going to make one for myself, make another one. It's so handy to have for when you're stitching at your table or out and about or in the lounge. Just flip through, so it's not permanent. You can change the fabrics out depending on your project. So a few people had asked, so let me take you through my process of how I made this one. I've made two different types of covers. I've made a cover for if you've got a sewing machine, and a cover just with glue, just in case. I'm going to be using up our scraps of fabric. So let me pull you closer in so you can see how we made this throughout the week. Yes, so this is the fabric flow that Melanie made me. Isn't it amazing? Just with the string wound round, and it's just so handy to flick through here. Oh, I'm finding little bits as I go. Oh, yes. Little pocket in the back just to put little bits and pieces. Yes, let's make one, shall we? We'll do the buttons as well, buttons to go. So, from my recycling, I've got an Amazon box. I think this might make a good cover. What I'm after is something with a nice thick spine, because fabric, you need it quite bulky. So that'll be lovely. If you had like an old book or an encyclopedia cover, that would work quite well too. Well, that's great. Cut that out. It's a little bit of a bend in the spine, so I've just got some gaffer tape. Use what you have. I've got this because I got it from Ben's. They often have gaffer tape. They use that in filming quite a lot. Holds things up. There we are. That's made a nice strong spine. So I'm going to do two different ways of covering it, and I'm going to leave two links down below as well. One for Laurie Paint Girly and the other one for Barb Owen. They've both been making fabric covers for their journals. I'm going to use one method using my wonderful sewing machine here, and the other method just by using glue, just in case you don't have a sewing machine. I've got my trusty owl bag here. And I'm just sewing down lovely scraps of fabric. I sew them down roughly, and then I go over them all again with the sewing machine. You've seen me do this before. So relaxing. You can come in with slow stitching if you like. Oh, for my base, you can use deli paper. If you haven't got that, if you're in Britain, I've got some greaseproof paper here. Just from a roll of greaseproof paper, just popping that on. So yes, wonderful. So relaxing, sitting by the back door, listening to the birds. Lovely. And I've measured it so it's the same size as my flow journal, fabric flow journal to be. Oh, I can't remember who gave me this gorgeous cat fabric. Oh, I love it. Oh, was it you? I've got the last 2 pieces going on here. It's so bright and colourful. It's silk. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And just keep adding. Pop it under there. Wonderful. I'm just sewing it down for the minute, and then I can turn it round and then sew it all in and just keep adding. So it's going to be like a little mishmash of stitches here. Sat outside the kitchen door, sunning himself. Aren't you, Freddie? Oh, until you realised, oh, you filled it all in, and all you have to do is just keep going round and round till you've caught all the seams. Oh, I've got some water damp PVA. You can use Mod Podge. Use what you've got. And I've got the cover here. And I'm just going to, this is a fun bit, spread some of this glue on here. And I am going to stick down our lovely patchwork of fabric. Oh, lovely. Oh, joy. This is fun. Oh, smooth it right down. Wonderful. And there we have ourselves a cover. I'm going to leave that to dry. Wonderful. Oh, it's beautiful. For this one, I'm going to try, it's the same size as the cover. I'm going to try an experiment. I'm going to get some of the glue and stick on the fabric like this. I'm going to let it dry and see if I can slow stitch through here. It's going to be an experiment. I haven't done this before. Sometimes I tack things on and slow stitch. I tack it with a glue stick, tiny bit. But this time I'm putting it right down like this. And if I can't stitch through it, I think it'll be fine, just like this. There we are. So I'm going to, enjoy this. Is it summer? Spring day. Listening to the neighbours outside and the birds and, lovely. Oh, too hot, Freddie. You're going to have a little rest on the tile floor. I haven't put glue on the top, waiting so it'll dry quicker, and maybe because of I don't want the texture. So where there's little gaps, what I'm doing is I'm putting gold leaf on because there's a little bits of glue showing, and I'll brush those off later when it's all dry, and just find another gap and put some more in. I've got some scrapbook paper here. I've folded it up. I'm making a pocket now. I cut it in half. And that's for both sides there. And I will find a spine to go down here. There we are. I've had to use Pritt stick to stick the spine down, but we've got the pockets. So what did Melanie do? She just simply wound round yarn or string, and she's made three little places to tuck the fabric. So I've got some lovely jute string here. So I'm going to wind it round. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. And tie that off. There we are. This is a nice afternoon project, isn't it? Lovely.
Not even 20. I don't think Dana might. So it'd be 25. 25
Yeah.
So
hello, Freddie.
To a goblin.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Annabelle 5.
She's done this like 6 times.
Well, I had a little, here it is, all dry, and it's lovely because you can still feel the fabric feel to it. And I did do some slow stitching, start some, and the needle goes through beautifully. So this is something I can just relax with and maybe take to Ben's, or take on a little trip into the lounge, onto the sofa. So last night as well, I made this little charm on a pin, and the idea is that it goes on this side of the fabric flip, and somebody can, when they're doing a little project, just snip this off and use the 3 buttons. So it's functional as well as pretty. And I also made this charm for the side of my fairy journal. And you know, when you've got the buttons out, so you may as well just make a few more little dangly charms for the edges of other journals. I made this little stack. That one's in the stack, a stack of buttons. Oh, lovely. I'm so glad that we can spend this extra bit of time together. I've got my nice cup of tea here, so we can have a cup of tea and a little chat. What have you been up to, Flo? Oh, you've been busy. You've been busy, Flo. Can we have a closer look? Through the oxeye daisies. Down into your page. Oh, wonderful. Oh, you lift it up. Oh, a little little feather and a forget-me-not. That is precious, actually, Flo. Really precious. What's in here, this bit? What does this say? If you can't remember my name, just say chocolate and I'll turn around. I love that, Flo. Shall we pull an ATC? Thank you, Primrose Whiskers. Let's delve down. Oh, this is lovely. This was made for me by Beth's husband, Joe Schuler. And it says, my dog tag by Joe Schuler, May 23rd, 2023. And he's made it from the dog food packaging. Oh, that's lovely, Joe. That is so cute. Such a cute little dog as well. I'm going to pop it here. I've lost the mushroom I usually have in all the tidying up and moving. Never mind. I'll pop it there for inspiration. That's lovely. It's great. Joe's encouraging us to use up all the packaging we have. I love that. Oh, thank you, Joe. That's lovely. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Leo Tezu. I'm not quite sure whether I've pronounced that name right. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Ah, Norman Vincent Peale. It's a lovely book. Thank you, Jennifer. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, thank you. Oh, delicious. Well, I think it's time to light a candle, don't you? Let's move these. Sometimes there just are not any words. Take good care this week, everyone, and I hope you get a little bit of time to be creative or just to sit mindfully. Some time just for you. Take care. Until next time.
Mum's made a taco.
It does look a bit like a taco. A stitching taco. Ben, do you want to know what I'm making?
What are you making? Is it another teaspoon?
It's tea-based. Afternoon
It is
tea-based. I'm making...
A jam tart?
It's No, it's a Fox's.
No, I know
jam
what you mean.
cream.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Not
I
a
know what
jammy
you mean.
dodger, because the jammy dodger doesn't have cream in it.
It looks like a jammy dodger though.
Yeah, jammy dodgers have got the heart shape.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm going to put...
Oh, so you're doing the off-brand ones. The off-brand
Foxes,
ones? Yeah.
Foxes,
Right,
yes,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, this probably is the co-op, actually. So I'm going to put them together, and then I'm going to use that as the cream.
Ah, okay.
It's going to look almost edible, don't you
Yeah,
think?
very nice. You're going to do a whole range of biscuits. You're going to go onto the bourbon.
I think anything with writing would be tricky.
Yeah, but don't...
Just
no,
don't
please.
put the writing in.
Yeah.
What do you think... what biscuit would you like me to do?
Custard creams.
Custard creams. I could do a custard
You
cream.
should do a Garibaldi biscuit.
Or Garibaldi fly biscuit. Yeah. Do you know where this fabric's from? Is from that chair I'm meant to be reupholstering in the kitchen. Do you know the one that Ike gave me? So that's antique sort of fabric there.
Yeah. So you took on a chair that was supposed to be repaired and then didn't repair it and didn't use the fabric.
I'm using the fabric. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I'm sort of halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think reupholstering is quite a tricky job.
I tell you what, it's a lot easier to make jammy dodgers.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to sew biscuits together.
Fred's now come and sit here right in front of the camera.
Was he worried?
Yeah, I think it's because
somebody's
somebody's at the door. Yeah.
Do they just leave it in your little...
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Fred, look round. Fred, look this way. Fred. Oh, there we go. He's not sure.
Oh. Right, I've finished with you now.
You need a plate now, don't you?
I do need a plate.
You need a plate with multiple tiers. How would you do that?
Oh, that would be wonderful.
But you have to use fabric.
Yeah.
How would
that
you do
would
that?
be really wonderful.
That would be a challenge.
I'm not sure. That really would be a challenge.
Or you could cheat and just get one that you've already got, like a 3-tiered plate, and then put fabric over it.
Or put fabric round it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that would be a bit big and heavy.
It would be heavy.
Yeah, I'm going to hang them in the giving tree, so yeah.
Oh, you're hanging these in the giving tree?
I am. I'm going to have like a summer exhibition. I'll put the chalkboard up, yes. Like the summer exhibition at the Royal Academy. No, this is the summer exhibition in the giving tree. Oh,
That's
dear.
okay,
I thought it's for a limited time only. I shall just pop them up. So, yeah. That's my plan.
You need a plate then. You need to display
I do
them.
need
You
a
can't
plate.
hang them.
I do need a plate.
Yeah.
Will I be ready for this summer? Probably not. It'll probably have to be another summer.
Oh right. Oh, this is a long-term project.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh right.
No, I have no. Things just evolve.
Yeah. Very nice.
Sure. Thanks.
Tasty.
Tasty. Thank you, darling.
That's Freddie.
Oh,
Freddie.
he doesn't want to look, does he?
No. It's a good shot though.
Oh, thanks.
Good Dickie. Yeah.
It's a good shot, although you say it yourself. Jam and cream biscuit, anybody?